own an online retail store and have increased my sales by over 500% since last year. Here are my biggest tips for anyone looking to start their own business this 2025. The first tip is to research extensively before launching your business. I researched for about 7 months before even launching my website. Find out who your potential customers or competitors are and figure out how you will be serving a unique niche in that market. I highly recommend to actually speak to people in and around the industry that you're looking at getting into. For example, I run an online retail business, so I spoke with a lot of people who worked in retail, both online and in person. I also spoke extensively with people who sell on Etsy or artists who are looking to sell their products online. And I also spoke with some friends who have worked in shipping industries such as FedEx and Amazon. Speaking with all of these people helped me form a better understanding of the business that I wanted to create and how this would actually function and operate in real life. The next point is to really know your financials. Now, this one may seem obvious, but about 50% of businesses in the US fail within the first 2 years of opening. And I would assume that in the majority of cases, the reason is simply due to money. I cannot emphasize enough as a business owner the importance of knowing 100% what your financial situation is at all times. A great way to do this is by just scheduling regular financial planning sessions and check-ins. So for example, at the beginning of each year, I make a financial plan where I have all of my expected costs and expected income on a monthly basis. Also, I am projecting cash flow, so I am giving myself benchmarks and estimates of what I expect to see in the bank at any given month throughout the year. Once a month, I review this plan and compare it to my actuals. It will save you a lot of time if you stay on top of this as opposed to doing this, for example, on a quarterly basis, and it'll also help you avoid any nasty surprises down the line. The next tip is to take breaks. This, again, may seem kind of obvious, but when you are in the stage of business where you are having to work on weekends and late nights all of the time, it can be very, very difficult to even let yourself take this sort of break. Chess master Magnus Carlsen actually spoke about this recently. He basically shared that before chess tournaments, instead of reviewing chess, he's actually doing things like watching sports games and giving his brain a break before it has to work extensively in a competitive tournament. I find that doing creative things that have nothing to do with work, like painting, playing music, listening to podcasts, is a great way to give your mind a break and also spark creativity that you can then use in your work when it's time. Let me know what your biggest tips are for managing a business in the comments below.